Hi everyone, welcome back to Sun's Arts. If you're new, welcome to the family. Today we'll be working on neutral themed bee decor DIYs using used tins as well as glass. So let's start with this tin. This one has the beehive texture to it, so I'm going to basically paint this with white chalk paint. Before that, I'm just having one coat of this school glue, so this will help in adhering the paint well. So I gave 2 coats of this paint and I let it dry. After it is dried, I'm just taking this black chalk paint and I'm giving like little distressed look all over, and I'm also taking antiquing wax using a stencil brush. I just dry brushed all over, and I'm taking this clear stamps from Dollar Tree. These are like a new ones, and I'm just using the ink pad and I'm going to place that in a nice pot, basically in the center of this container. And I'm also going to take that small stamp that you see next to it all over it to give like a nice aged look there. And this is how it looks after all the stamps are done. I also gave like 1 coat of Mod Podge to give like a nice sealant to it. And now I have this beautiful windmill. It is a bee, and I'm going to give like a nice neutral look. So we are going to paint everything in a white chalk paint first, and I'm also going to use this black chalk paint. So I'm going to give like a nice black patches like you see in the bee. I'm going to leave the yellow part as white as is, and I'm also going to draw her beautiful eyes and a cute smile and also the tentacles. And for the stick part, I'm going to give like alternate patches of white and black. And I'm also going to decorate her wings. And also the windmill, I just gave like one patch of one line of black and white. And after they're all dried, now we're going to decorate these two together. I'm taking this styrofoam piece from packaging using a little bit of a hot glue. I'm going to stick to the base of this tin, and I'm going to insert this windmill bee. And I'm also decorating with some of this Spanish moss on top and some florals and greenery. And this calls it done. This is such a cute bee decor with something that you can throw in the trash, and it happened to be a treasure now. So I'm so happy with the end result. I hope you would like it as well. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Video would be part of Craft Your Stash, and this is hosted by Kate over So Kate and Tammy over Happiness Created. I'm going to leave the links of these creative ladies in my description box, and also link to the playlist as well. So please do visit their channel and watch all of our videos in the playlist and give lots of love to all of us. So let's move on to DIY number 2. For this DIY, I'm going to use one of this tin can, and I recently got this beautiful fabric which has a neutral bee print all over it. So I'm going to decorate this onto this tin can. So I'm just measuring according to the size of it, and I'm going to cut down, and I'm going to use generous amount of Mod Podge on top of the tin. I'm brushing it all over it, and I'm going to place that in the middle of the fabric, and I'm going to tuck the excess fabric into the can and also to the base. After it is dried, I gave one more coat of Mod Podge to give like a nice sealant to it, and after I let it dry, this is how it looks. Now I also filled some of this Spanish moss, and I tucked in some of this white flowers and greenery to finish the look. And this is such a cute neutral farmhouse style planter from something you can throw in the trash. It turned out to be a beautiful treasure. So I'm very much happy with the end result. I hope you would like it as well. Please let me know your thoughts on this. let's move on to DIY number 3. For this DIY, I'm going to use one more tin can. I tried to flatten this by hammering it down, but it left with a lot of dents. So I saw this technique with some of these other crafting ladies. I wanted to try this technique. I also got this beautiful burlap fabric which has like a bee print all over it. So I'm using the iron, I'm just removing the wrinkles, and I'm taking like generous amount of Mod Podge onto this tin, and I'm smearing with the brush, and I'm going to gently press this burlap fabric on top of it. I'm making sure that the bee shows in the center, and I'm just gently pressing all over it, and I'm going to use a generous amount of Mod Podge to stick this fabric all over this tin, and this excess fabric I tucked inside and also to the base of it. So you're going to see how it's going to look after I stick all over it. And I'm also using hot glue to stick the edges because the edges are a little hard to play with Mod Podge. So this is how it looks after it's all tucked in and stuck. Now I'm going to decorate this with some of this eucalyptus greenery. Before that, I wanted to give like a nice handle to it. This is one of the beaded garland that I used for previous projects. So I'm going to attach one side of this garland to inside of this container, and other side to other part where it also has a cute tassel, and that is also adding like nice statement to this decor. After that, I stuck some of this eucalyptus greenery, and this calls it done. And this is how I styled this tin can, and I love the end result. Farmhouse style bee decor. So yeah, please let me know your thoughts on this. So let's move on to DIY number 4. For this DIY, I'm going to use one of this glass container. This was one of the honey container, and I wanted to decorate this as a honey pot. So I'm going to paint all over it with the white chalk paint, and I'm going to give like 1 or 2 coats to get like a nice coverage, and this is how it looks after 2 coats. Now after it is dried, I'm taking some of this black chalk paint and I'm painting those dents, which looks like a nice handle to the pot. And I'm also taking some of this rub-on stickers, and I'm going to take where it says like bloom where you're planted. I just cut that nice necklace with a heart, and I just rubbed it down. The design didn't come through fully, so I'm also using black marker. I'm just drawing all over it, and I'm just highlighting the design, and I'm taking one of this clear stamp, and using the ink pad I'm just pressing those big text, and onto the back of this part. And this is the front side with the design with the heart and bees, and those are the dents which are looking like handles, and this is the back with the text on it. And I also highlighted the rim and the base of the part, and I also filled with the Spanish moss, and I filled with those yellow flowers and some greenery. And to finish the look, oh wait, I also attached one of this ribbon with the black polka dots on it on top of the rim. And now this calls it done. So this is one of the cute honey pot decor that we added to all of this farmhouse style bee decor today, and I'm very much happy with the end result. I hope you would like it too. Please let me know your thoughts on this. Let's move on to DIY number 5. For this DIY, I'm going to use one of this maple syrup bottle, and I have a nice idea to it. I'm going to remove the plastic part, and I'm going to use this window sticker to create a bottle lantern. So the outer part of the window I'm going to stick on the other side of the glass. For the back of the glass, I'm going to use the inner part of the window like you're seeing, and I'm going to take like generous amount of glue stick and I'm attaching to the glass just like that. So when you're seeing the glass through the other side, it will look as though you're seeing the inside of the house. You'll see that in just a second. So this is what I mean when I was saying that. So I'm also taking like this chalk paint and I'm painting to one side and the back part to give like a nice opaque look to it. And this is how it looks after it's painted. Now we are going to take the front part of the window and we are going to stick that using generous amount of hot glue all around the glass surface, just like that. And after I attach this with the hot glue, I'm also going to cover the edges so the light doesn't come out through the glass except through the window. So I just painted all over those glue spots around the edges of the window, and I'm also taking some of the stickers from the same sticker, the floral part, and I'm just sticking all around this glass bottle. And I'm also going to take another layer of Mod Podge to just give like a nice sealant to it. And this is how it looks after all the floral stickers are stuck. Now I have this bottle cap light that I got from Dollar Tree, and I just inserted through the top part of the bottle just like that. Now when the light glows through, it gives nice cozy evening look. And I'm also taking some of this burlap ribbon and I'm just sticking to the top of the bottle using hot glue. And I'm also going to create a small tassel with jute twine onto the handle part where the handle part is. And I'm going to create a very tiny one with I'm going to circulate around the 2 fingers just like that. So this will create a nice tiny tassel, and I'm going to attach where the handle is just like that. And I'm also going to give like one small flower and a greenery to finish the look. And this is how it turned out after everything is decorated, and I am so happy with the end result. Look how cute this is. When the light glows, it looks like a nice cozy evening where you see through the decoration of the house inside. I could have placed something inside the bottle, but I was happy with the look. So what do you think? Please let me know your thoughts on this. If you'd like to connect with me on social media, these are some of the handles you can use. And these are some of the DIYs that I want to share with you all today. These are all neutral, bee themed, and also in farmhouse style, and using some of the things that you throw in the trash. They turned out to be a home decor pieces, and I thoroughly enjoyed collecting all these items. I am all for going green, and I wanted to thank Kate and Tammy for choosing this noble cause, for converting all the trash into something into a home decor piece and helping the environment to keep it green. So thank you so much, ladies, and I'm so happy to be part of this collab. And if you like any of these ideas and you would like to join the family, I'd be more than happy if you click on the subscribe button and join the family. And I also want to take a moment to thank all of you for the kindest and sweetest comments that you're giving on my videos. I'm very grateful and thankful, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much, you guys. And I would let you enjoy the final reveal. Until next time, if you'd like to see some of my videos, I'm going to leave some in the right corner of the screen. And like I always say, thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you again.